Okay everyone, how's it going? Today's video is about an $800 PC build. I was asked yesterday about it, but before we get into that, a couple things. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this video. Watch my other ones for PC help. Um, like it, comment, even leave a negative comment if you didn't like the video. It all helps me out and improve my videos and whatnot. But also check my previous video because I am giving away Killing Floor for the PC. All I have to do is get to 500 views, and I will give it away to a random person. I'll go on some random generator person thing and do it. But today's video, like I said, $800 PC build. The guy said he needed a good gaming mouse, a cheap keyboard. He didn't need a monitor, but he needed everything else was kind of up to me. He said he just wants to be able to game on decently high settings. So I came up with two options. One's an AMD, one's an Intel. So the AMD one is the FX 8350 4.0 gigahertz 8-core processor. This thing is a beast. I mean, for AMD, it's probably on the highest end of performance-wise, except that new one they're coming out with that's at 5 gigahertz. But for what's out now, this is probably one of the top AMD processors. The motherboard is the MSI 970A G46 ATX AM3 Plus motherboard. That was a mouthful, but basically it's the best full ATX motherboard that supports the processor and has two PCI Express 2.0 bays. The reason I was like adamant on getting a board that had two PCI Express, two PCI 2.0 Express ports was so that down the line, when you get another $150, you go out, you buy another graphics card, you put it in your system, and you're good to go. You will have a substantial performance increase, and it's easier to just put the card in rather than swap the motherboard and then put the card in. So that's why I chose to. The memory, again, it did not change. Sorry, I'm getting a phone call. The memory didn't change. Again, I went and I changed two things on this build to it made it kind of cheaper and kind of more expensive at the same time. The memory I changed to two XMS3 two 4 gig sticks, so that was at $56. So this is up by $6. And I changed this to another Western Digital Caviar Blue. I don't know why this one's so expensive, but they have one for $56.98, so you can go ahead and shave $20 off that. And the rest of it's going to stay the same. The AMD HD 7770 2GB edition. It's a $130 card. It's 2 gigs of GDDR5 memory. Great card. It's going to run all the newest games on high. Actually, why is it so cheap? I think it might be on sale or something. Yeah, it's GDDR5. Yeah, it's on sale, so that's a pretty good. That's a steal for that card. The case is the Cooler Master Half 922 ATX Mid Tower. It's a great case for the dollar. You get all the all the options you get in a higher end case for a slightly lower price tag. I do really like the Cooler Master Half series of cases. They're really nice, they're reliable, they're durable, which is why I chose it. The power supply I chose was the Cooler Master 650 watt ATX 12 volt power supply. It's plain and simple, it's on sale for $40. Normal price is $95, so that's why I chose that one. It's a steal right now. The optical drive, plain and simple, cheapest one out there. Don't really worry about it unless you intend to use it for anything other than installing Windows, which most people nowadays don't. Operating system, just Windows 8. The keyboard is the Lite-On SK1788BS motherboard. It is the cheapest motherboard or not motherboard. I keep saying motherboard. It's a keyboard. It's the cheapest keyboard you can get that has great reviews. This thing is ridiculously reliable for the price, which is why I chose it for both builds. The mouse is the Gigabyte GM M6980 wired laser mouse. This thing is very, very impressive. It's nice. I mean, I can show you it on Newegg real fast. Let's see, Gigabyte, where are you? Here it is. this thing is nice. It has the options of like the higher end mice with the two side buttons. There's buttons up here to control DPI. It's really like nice weighted and whatnot. 5600 DPI is ridiculously high, which is why I chose it. It's a great bang for your buck. And that concludes the AMD portion of this build. You're gonna be coming about $800 because we added 6 to it and we took off 20, so it's gonna be like $796. So that's the price of that build. The next build is the Intel side of things. If you prefer Intel, the processor I chose was the Intel Core i5-3330. It's a 3.0 gigahertz quad core. Now, I don't know exactly like number wise whether it's better than the 8350, but it should be comparable. The motherboard basically the same thing but for the Intel side of things, MSI's B75 G43 motherboard has 2 PCI Express slots, so you can just add another graphics card later down the line. The memory is the Corsair XMS3 8GB 2x4 GB 6. The hard drive is the Western Digital Caviar Blue 1TB. The graphics card is the Asus GeForce GTX 650 Ti Boost Edition 2GB. That is the best card you're going to get for your buck on the NVIDIA side of things. It has 2 gigs of GDDR5. It's going to run every game out there right now on pretty much high to ultra. Maybe like some on like high, maybe higher medium settings, but it's a great card for your money. The case is the same as the other one, the 922. The power supply is also the same. The DVD drive is the same, and everything down below is also the same as the previous build. And that one came in at $815.59. Now this guy did say he's in a different country. I forget which at the moment. I apologize, but it's a different currency. So he said 600, I believe, in his currency, and it works out to 800 in ours. So that's just this is just the US dollar figure. So I'm gonna link them down below, guys. Check them out if you like them. Enjoy their other videos. Please stay tuned. I'm doing another giveaway next month. At the beginning of the month, I'm probably gonna give away a better game, probably like BioShock Infinite or something like that. But stay tuned, subscribe, guys. I appreciate everything. That's it for today's video.